If you want peace, you don't talk to your friends, you talk to your enemies. Your ordinary acts of love and hope point to the extraordinary promise that every human life is of inestimable value. God's love is too great to be confined to any one side of a conflict or to any one religion. Hope is being able to see that there is light despite all of the darkness. The God who existed before any religion counts on you to make the oneness of the human family known and celebrated. In the Bible, we first encounter God when he sides with a bunch of slaves against a powerful Pharaoh, an act of grace freely given. Before Nelson Mandela was arrested in 1962, he was an angry, relatively young man. He founded the ANC's military wing. When he was released, he surprised everyone because he was talking about reconciliation and forgiveness and not about revenge. Hate has no place in the house of God. The universe can take quite a while to deliver. We are each made for goodness, love, and compassion. Our lives are transformed as much as the world is when we live with these truths. Without forgiveness, there's no future. God is not upset that Gandhi was not a Christian, because God is not a Christian. All of God's children in their different faiths help us to realize the immensity of God. Exclusion is never the way forward on our shared paths to freedom and justice. The price of freedom is eternal vigilance. Universal education is not only a moral imperative, but an economic necessity to pave the way toward making many more nations self-sufficient and self-sustaining. You don't choose your family. They are God's gift to you as you are to them. In my country of South Africa, we struggled for years against the evil system of apartheid that divided human beings, children of the same God, by racial classification and then denied many of them fundamental human rights. We inhabit a universe that is characterized by diversity. Peace comes when you talk to the guy you most hate. And that's where the courage of a leader comes, because when you sit down with your enemy, you as a leader must already have very considerable confidence from your own constituency. It is our moral obligation to give every child the very best education possible. Children are a wonderful gift. They have an extraordinary capacity to see into the heart of things and to expose sham and humbug for what they are. Forgiveness says you are given another chance to make a new beginning. Inclusive, good quality education is a foundation for dynamic and equitable societies. Do your little bit of good where you are. It's those little bits of good put together that overwhelm the world. A person is a person because he recognizes others as persons. My humanity is bound up in yours, for we can only be human together. If you are neutral in situations of injustice, you have chosen the side of the oppressor. If an elephant has its foot on the tail of a mouse and you say that you are neutral, the mouse will not appreciate your neutrality. And every human being is precious. In God's family, there are no outsiders, no enemies.